everyone, how's it going? I'm Randy with Templar, and today we bring to you a Catholic VR review of The Room VR, A Dark Matter, rated everyone. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of all upcoming reviews of new and popular VR titles. Now, let's get started. According to the official game summary, Fireproof Games continue their award-winning game series, The Room, with The Room VR, A Dark Matter. The British Institute of Archaeology, London, 1908. The disappearance of an esteemed Egyptologist prompts a police investigation into the unknown. Explore cryptic locations, examine fantastic gadgets, and enter an otherworldly space, which blurs the line between reality and illusion. Designed from the ground up for the unique capabilities of virtual reality, players can inhabit the spine-tingling world of The Room and interact with its strange contraptions in this compelling new chapter. Fireproof Games are a small independent team working in Guildford in the UK. The Room VR is an awesome escape room type game, where you solve interconnected puzzles of various difficulties that eventually get you through the level. Like the description says, The Room VR is full of very unique puzzles that are made even more unique by being in VR. As for the story, you're a British detective trying to solve the aforementioned case of the missing Egyptologist, which prompts you into a very mysterious world, coaxed along by an even more mysterious pen pal. I've not played any of the other The Room games, so this was my first impression of them, and it was a really good one, especially for this game being a couple years old now. In fact, it has over 10,000 ratings on the Quest 2 store, and remains one of the top 5 games. Although I'm pretty terrible at these kinds of games, I felt like The Room VR was a great level of difficulty, and had me playing for quite some time, although the story is not all that long. For the pros, first, the puzzles are really great, but most importantly there are some very unique mechanics that would probably set The Room VR apart from any other escape room-like games. Second, the game gives you 3 save slots, so multiple people can play through. This, plus the easy to understand mechanics, makes the game a great way to introduce people to VR. Third, and this may just be for me, the game has a nice level of spookiness to it for someone of the right age. Finally, and possibly also my opinion, the story, while full of questionable symbols and things, was overall a good story which I was glad to have played. As for the cons, first, your character is pretty much, unwittingly I suppose, helping some random mysterious being who clearly has some mysterious powers. I wonder about the morality of unquestioningly doing all of this stuff, but I guess you can't be faulted too much for wanting to find your way out of the alternate dimension in which you found yourself. A second con would be that the game is $30 US, which seems a bit high based on the length of the game. I would highly recommend waiting for it to go on sale if you're interested in it. Now for the ratings. For gameplay and feel, I give The Room VR, A Dark Matter an A. The puzzle mechanics are really great, and there's not much to worry about in the way of motion sickness. This is mostly because you're confined to only teleporting to useful areas, which for someone like me is quite useful, but for someone who is actually good at figuring stuff out, might make it twice as easy to do so. Either way, I was happy with it. They also give you optional hints you can receive for others who may struggle a bit, and this makes it much more accessible to younger ages as well. For purpose and depth, I give The Room VR a B. While it is a great escape room game, I feel like the price is a bit too steep for the amount of gameplay you will get out of it. Although it does have some replayability, and then it might be a good way to let friends and family check out VR. For the truth rating, I give The Room VR another B. This is mostly because of all the pagan symbols and imagery. The bright side is that you're just a seemingly well-meaning detective caught up in some crazy stuff. And for the moral rating, I give The Room VR another B. This time is first due to your character unwittingly but willingly going about some really sketchy tasks. Second, and because of this, I think that the everyone rating is probably a little low for the game, and I think it's really only suitable for kids a little older. So overall, I give The Room VR: A Dark Matter a B+. I totally recommend it to anyone who's into escape room games, and especially if you have kids on the younger side and you're looking for spooky games for them. But I would still wait until it goes on sale because the price is a little high for my liking. And also just bear in mind that there is pagan imagery all throughout the game. That being said, if you get it, I think you'll enjoy it. Finally, for the minimum age recommended, I think The Room VR is suitable for children at least 10 to 12 and up. With all the pagan symbolism, spookiness, and even sometimes just the difficulty of the puzzles, I think it calls for a kid who is at least beginning to mature a bit. Thanks for watching. Please give the video a like if the review is helpful or you just enjoyed it. And please share your thoughts of the review of The Room VR below and any other games that you would like to see reviewed here. But for now, I'm Randy. This is Nerds Templar. Peace.